Thank you so much for staying with us. It's still a beautiful, beautiful Wednesday morning. And on Wednesdays, you know, we love to talk about relationship. And right now I have here with me Elohor Efemena, who is a certified clinical counselor and mental health coach. Elohor actively works to build the self-worth and esteem of young girls and women enduring fear, shame, and guilt due to past or present sexual, verbal, or physical abuse. And she will be discussing the mental health as a major cause of divorce, and of course its effects on children, right? Now talking about the effects of divorce on children. Welcome back to Wake Up Nigeria. All right, so I think you said you were enjoying our conversation in the kitchen, right?
Yes, the parenting.
Now, before we delve into what we're talking about, right? Talking about parenting and grooming children, where would you say you stand? Spare the rod and spoil the child, or don't tell your kids no.
Hey.
Speak to them.
Okay.
And allow them express themselves.
If you check my page, I said something about this.
Yeah.
Sparing the rod or spoiling the child. The rod doesn't have to be, I believe, the rod doesn't have to be.
It doesn't have to be a literal rod.
Yes. So there are some deep conversations.
Okay.
Your children, you're not raising children, you're raising adults, you know. They're children right now, but they're adults. So you have to treat them as potential adults.
Okay.
So when you are hitting, I feel beating is abuse, that to me, because they will grow up to feel that it's a normal thing. When you beat up a child, for example, you're beating a girl right now, and she feels it's a normal thing. When she grows up, and somebody hits her outside, don't tell her to say no, because she's used to beating. You tell a guy, a boy, you're beating a boy, even though he doesn't like it, he will grow up to feel that maybe that is the right thing to do. And you see guys beating women, they don't like it, but they are doing it. Because they feel that, maybe that's why my daddy normally beats my mom, she doesn't hear a word.
So now we're talking, so that one is different. When you see a husband beating the wife, you know that's a problem. And of course, if you have a kid in that situation, he's definitely learning from that, right? However, I still believe that to an extent, I don't know, I mean, when it comes to, anyway, you know what, let's just leave it. Let's delve into the conversation that we are having today.
Yes.
Right? I mean, yeah, of course, I believe everything should be done moderately and all that. So now let's talk about the effects of divorce, conclusion from last week, on children and the mental health of children. What would you say generally, or basically, is the direct effects, very visible one?
Okay, divorce is sadly bad, you know. Nobody wishes to be divorced. And then when there are children involved, it is a very critical situation that needs to be addressed, because these children, they are innocent.
Yeah.
They did not tell you to divorce, they didn't tell you to give birth to them, but they are here now.
Yeah.
So the parents are supposed to be aware that these children are going to go through a process. This is a phase in their lives that needs attention. You can see children, they begin to get, they lose focus in school because they are confused what is going on. Daddy and mommy used to be close, we used to live, in a lovely family and all that, but now daddy is here, daddy is out there, mommy is out there, So this confusion can bring these children to lose focus in school. It can affect their mental, they can become depressed. They can even begin to have these anger issues because they don't even know how to express their feelings. So at this point, what the parents do, I've said it before, have honest conversations with your children. This is what we are going through right now. I know you do not like, of course we don't like it, but this is where daddy and mommy, and it's not about you, because the children can begin to see, Abi, I'm the reason daddy and
yeah,
mommy.
True, there's that as well.
And they were calling my name. Are you sure I'm not the reason why? They begin to feel that they are the cause. So you make them understand that you are not the reason for this divorce. It is not about you.
Yeah.
Then what you can do also is involve them in counseling. I don't know why people feel that you can't.
Counseling, especially in this part of the world. Yeah, very true.
Children, teenagers, it's very important.
Yes.
To counsel children.
Okay, very, very important to counsel children and then talk to them about what exactly is going on. However, we're talking about, okay, fine, daddy and mommy being close, and then the kids literally having to survive all of that now. But then again, what about a situation where there's probably like abuse and a lot of violence in the home between the parents and all of that, and then for good cause, the lady literally wants to leave? Because I've had actually certain situations where the children are literally the ones that are saying that, if this thing is not working, yo, you guys can leave.
I mean,
Do
those
you
children are
understand?
matured already.
Yeah,
They are.
exactly.
You know, at that point when there is abuse, there is violence, and maybe the mom wants to leave, and the children are still there. And imagine the children even saying, "You have to leave. Because we cannot lose you." You know, that's a different case.
Yeah, because we have issues like that on social media.
Yes.
Where we see the boy literally trying to pull the dad away and all of that, even like a really young guy.
That's a very sad situation. Thank God that those children are already aware, they are knowledgeable, they're seeing what is going on, and they can tell their mom, don't worry, we understand this. These children are already matured, you know, but you can't compare that to a child of 4 or 5 years old.
Yeah.
This child, it will become the child's reality. You'll feel like, maybe marriage is not even good, safe. Why did they even get married? Why am I even here? You know, so it's a crazy thing, seriously. This divorce thing, you have to be very intentional when you have children. Don't just go. The fathers, don't just leave like that. Look at that child or those children. Mothers, don't just carry your bag and go. I know it's tough, but be aware that these children need all the support they need right now.
Yeah, right now. All right. So now when you find themselves in that situation, what would you say the best step is to actually help the kids stabilize. Right? After the effects of like divorce literally have had its toll on them?
Okay. You know, the parents are not in their right state of mind at a particular time. It's very important that these children have people they look up to. Maybe I don't know, maybe the grandparents or mentors, uncles that the parents can trust that, you know, we are going through this kind of thing at this particular time. Can you help me, you know, hold or model, you know, just mentor these children for us while we are going through our issues? Then I will still emphasize on counseling. It's very important. I'm a counselor today because I went to a counseling school, right? Yes, I went to ICN, Institute of Counselling in Nigeria, and I know about this. If I didn't know before, I'd be like, they'll be fine now. But counseling is important. There's child and adolescent counseling. It is very important. We have people that are trained in child and adolescent counseling. Let them go. And besides, it's not very expensive because
that's not the that's well because a lot of people are afraid of that.
For children, it's not very expensive.
Okay.
You know,
so now this particular counseling now is just for the child, not for the parent and the child.
For
the child alone.
Yes.
Okay, amazing. Okay, I mean, there are different things happening in the world right now, but yeah, of course, there's definitely solutions to actually try to sort that out. And yeah, I mean, thank you so much for this conversation.
I enjoyed it.
Definitely counseling and, of course, having open conversation with your kids about this particular issue, right? You might not everybody wants to get divorced, but if you find yourself in that situation, make sure you take the right steps into doing it. Thank you so much once again, and it definitely was a pleasure having you here. Right now, we have